I would feel comfortable having a gay roommate. Duh.
Look, I have no problem with having a gay roommate at all. I have no problem with that. But all I know is that, look, if I wake up in the middle of the night and in the door next over, I hear like I'm like, what the like, what am I doing, bro? What, how do you get through that, bro?
Blackcrosses, 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 crosses, Blackcrosses, team nauseous, team nauseous.
Let's take these tests, everybody. We're gonna take some tests. Got some tests to take, man. What should we start off with? Which one should we start off with? Racism? Oh, okay. Alright, let's start with racism. I'm cool with that. Cool with that. Alright, let's see. University of Maryland and UC Santa Barbara. Racism comes with prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race than one's own. In spite of this definition, however, not everyone agrees what constitutes racism and what doesn't. To this end, researchers at the University of Maryland and the University of California, Santa Barbara created their own instrument for measuring white majority racism directed against non-white minorities. Take the racism test and indicate your level of agreement or disagreement with each of the following statements below. Right, let's see. Racism in Western countries is mostly a thing of the past. I disagree on that one. Yeah, it's the first one, Zena. It's okay to assume that the kitchens in a restaurant owned by non-whites are generally dirtier than the kitchens in restaurants owned by whites. Shit. Honestly, the way I see it, it really depends. I don't think it's like a white or black thing necessarily, because I mean, it's really just like a person thing, like who's owning the establishment type of thing, bro. Like, dude, I've seen restaurants owned by white people that are dirty as dog shit. All right, and I've seen restaurants by black people and other races that are dirty as too. It really just depends on what type of person the person is, bro. No, I've seen people, black-owned kitchens that are clean as shit, because there are sometimes, like a lot of times, there are black people who want a clean-ass kitchen. They don't want shit dirty, and vice versa. So, I could stay neutral here, but I can't. But I'm gonna slightly disagree on that one. I slightly disagree. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm a little bit. I'm leaning towards a little bit more disagreeing though, but I'm gonna slightly disagree on that one. It's offensive to tell non-whites that they speak English so well. That's kind of fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is pretty fucked up. unless if you know for a fact it's not their first language, then it's not racist. But if you walk up, let's say you walk up to like some random ass like Latino or like a black dude or whatever, and like you speak English so well, or like some bro, like that's racist as well, bro. Like, come on. I say I'm gonna slightly agree with that one. That's kind of offensive. I ain't gonna lie. It is okay to portray non-whites in Western movies in accordance with racial stereotypes. Arabs as prone to violence, Asians as non-assertive. That depends. Like in the movie, if they're in that type of environment, I don't see it as racist, but it was like just like a random dude who's Arabic, like let's say like an Arab American or like an Asian American in the movie or some shit like that. Then I don't know. I'm gonna stay neutral on that one. That one's like a 50-50 for me. It is legitimate for Western countries to impose stricter immigration restrictions on people from non-white countries than they do for immigrants from white countries. What do you mean by legitimate? Like, are you saying like it's true? Like it's like a fact that like Western countries like impose like strict immigration. That was the question I was asking. If they're asking whether it's true or not, then I'm gonna strongly agree on that one because let's be honest here, buddy. I don't see no one. Look here, man. Let me tell you this right now. All right. Back in 2016, when Trump got elected and shit, and he said build that wall across Mexico and shit, I ain't hear a nigga say anything about building no wall across Canada. What, you know what I mean? And them niggas from Canada, hey man, it's a whole different country too. You know what I mean? So hey, but hey man, go with that, I guess. But yeah, be for real. Hey man, am I lying though? Am I lying? Cartels, crime. I'm well aware of that, but saying that is like saying that there's like no illegal shit that's not happening in Canada also, bro. You know what I mean? There's definitely illegal shit going on in Canada too. You know what I mean? But they ain't talking about that though. They're talking about building no wall though. It's okay to portray minorities in commercials as being bad at English. I'm gonna disagree on that one. Slightly disagree on that one. But we'll keep y'all Americans out too. Oh yeah. It's offensive to suggest to non-whites that they look like celebrities who share their ethnicity. For example, Asian people look like Bruce Lee, black people look like Will Smith. I don't really think it's offensive per se, but if you think every Asian person looks like Bruce Lee, then you're racist. All right. If you think every like black person looks like Will Smith, you're racist. Like it's just that simple. But sometimes there are people out there who do actually look like said person. You know what I mean? Like physical facial features or like they look like they actually look like that type of person. You know what I mean? Like. I mean, come on, let's be honest here, bro. If you're black and I say you look like this said white person or whatever, when none of y'all share anything except like any like similar features, except maybe like for probably like face structure or whatever, then you're gonna be like, what the fuck are you saying? I don't like that dude. You know what I mean? Obviously, when we compare people, it's gonna be like based off of like, part of it's gonna be like on their race, yeah, but now saying every person looks like this is just kind of crazy. It is offensive to suggest that all people of the same non-white ethnicity look alike. Example: black people look alike, all Asians look alike. It's somewhat offensive. It is somewhat offensive. I like Miles Bridges. I got on that way too many times. 72% racist. Who is 72% racist? Oh, you're talking about next year. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's somewhat offensive because not everyone in a race all look alike. That's just not true. All right, everyone in the same racial group not all look alike. Although they share similar features, though they share similar features because it's part of that race. You know what I mean? Like y'all share like similar features. Like most black people usually our hair is kind of like this type of consistency. Usually, most of the time it's like kind of like this. But but saying that we all look alike is just ridiculous. So some truth to it, but in reality, it's not. It's not like. You know what I mean? It is okay to portray non-white characters in TV shows as speaking poor and heavily accented English. I mean, I'd say it's okay. Just as long as, like I said, just as long as like it, if there's a reason why that character speaks said way, you know what I mean? Just as long as they speak like said way. If it's like on some, like I said, if it was just like a regular character from from like America or some shit, then it's like okay, that's kind of odd. But Western history books should take care to stress the contributions of non-whites to Western civilization. I very, very agree on that one. Really, I definitely agree on that one. I heard a lot of these schools nowadays, they trying to like take out like they're trying to eliminate like, the whole slavery shit in like textbooks and everything for whatever reason. That's insane. That's insane to me. White people have a duty to educate themselves on the racist actions of their forebears. I agree. Holy smack! I'm not smacking. Shut up. Their duty. I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, honestly, if you walk around this earth not knowing your history or what your predecessors did before you and shit like that, you're gonna grow up being ignorant as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, history is why we are the way we are today. You know what I mean? Like, without history, it's like, okay, like where the fuck do we stand? You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna get too in depth into that. But yeah, history is important. It's okay to assume that people mostly have friends that share their own ethnicity. Yeah, it's okay to assume that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You know what I mean? Shit. But then again, what you eating, the way you're smacking, I know that shit bust. Some buffalo mac and cheese with some chicken tenders. In general, though, it's true though. But also I feel like it's based off where you like where you grew up though. Shit. Majority of my friends are black. You know what I mean? But we grew up in a white neighborhood though, so that's kind of like, isn't that kind of funny? How is that? Most of my friends are black, but we all grew up in the white neighborhoods. Hey man, it's just how it is. It's not bad to assume that. I have friends who are different races and shit, but that's how it is. Let's see. Is it okay to ask non-whites if they know a friend, coworker, or classmate of yours who is the same race as they are? I'm gonna stay neutral on this one. I'm gonna stay neutral on this one. I don't know. I don't really know too much about that one. It's okay to portray non-whites in commercials as acting subserviently towards whites. I'm gonna probably disagree on that one. Well, Yeah, I'm a slightly disagree on that one. I feel like I don't know. It's like why are they like you know what I mean? No matter where I think the army always gonna look for another brother. Facts, bro. That's how shit is for real. It's okay to assume non-whites live up to their racial stereotypes. Black people are good at sports. Asians are good at math. Hey, bro. Look. Look, bro. Look, stereotypes are... Look, the reason why stereotypes are a thing is because there's some truth to some things. You know what I mean? Stereotypes exist because there is some truth to, like, what's being said. So, I mean, it's not bad... It's not bad to assume it, alright? Now... Now, if you think everyone in that particular race does that, then that's kind of like an issue. But like, it's not bad to assume that like, okay, well, this person right here, he might be good at sports because he's black. You know what I mean? It's like, man. But at the end of the day, it's still kind of ridiculous. But I'm gonna somewhat agree on that one. All right. It's okay to make jokes about the food that is served in restaurants owned by non-whites. Simple. Lots of garlic in restaurants owned by Arabs. Dog meat in Asian restaurants. Okay. Okay, look. Okay, that was a snack, I will lie. But... Okay. I mean, shit. I mean, look, a joke is a joke. So it's like, I can't. It's hard to say, bro. I don't know. Look, I'm like I said, I'm someone who I love stereotypes. Like I said, I love stereotypes. So it's hard to really say agree or disagree with this one. You know what I mean? I could joke about shit like that because I know it's usually not true, but it's not racist. I'm gonna say as long as like some not some crazy shit. It's okay to joke about it sometimes, but if you deadass think like, okay, I'm at this Chinese restaurant, they're serving me cat and dog. That's racist, bro. Come on now, bro. That's just racist, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But like, if you just joking about like, hey guys, my fried rice just kind of at me a little bit. I think there's something going on in there. Like, like I can laugh at that, like. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I'm like, bro, that's not true, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, the spot my family used to eat at got shut down. They found a cat in the freezer. Whoa. The way Sean said it, it's definitely racist. That's not racist! I'm literally just joking. Like, that's just, I'm just giving you an example. You feel me? Just an example, bro. Rice meowed. It was just an example, bro. It's a joke. Obviously, Rice is not gonna meow at you. But it's like, it's a ridiculous joke. You know what I mean? That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't think minorities in the West were historically the target of racist actions. Disagree on that one. They were definitely the target. It's offensive to ask non-whites where they are really from. Okay. So look at it this way. Hey, let's say, you know, a white dude asks, where are you, like, let's say you ask me, like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from here. I'm from Florida. Or some shit. And they ask, now, where are you really from? That's racist as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's kind of racist. Or maybe the way they ask it sound kind of racist. Maybe you could be like, no, like, where's your family from? Like, where are you, like, where's your origin? Type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I would say that is more like, like a more proper way to ask that. But when you say, where are you really from? Okay, that's just kind of fucked up. Master 72 on spot. I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna stay neutral on that one because it depends on how you ask it. Really, I'm gonna stay neutral on that one. It's offensive to ask non-whites if they could teach you sports that people of their race have traditionally been good at. For example, black people could teach you basketball, and Asian people could teach you martial arts. What? Yeah. Yeah. It is kind of offensive. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause why you automatically assume that I can play basketball, or why you automatically assume that I just know how to use to whoop ass and just do karate and shit just based off my race. That is kind of racist. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty racist. The stereotype is funny, but like no, that's kind of racist for real. It may sometimes be necessary for Western governments to detain or investigate non-whites for actions that would not arouse suspicion if done by white people. Detain or investigate non-whites for actions that would not arouse suspicion if done by white people. See, that's weird. That's a weird question because to a certain extent, I mean, fuck. That is definitely racist for sure. It is racist, but at the same time, I feel like if we turn like a blind eye to it too much, I feel like people in those racial groups who actually do shit like that, they're not gonna get like the proper type of what's it called for it, like the proper type of prosecution for it. You know what I mean? So. I mean, it's weird. I'm gonna stay neutral on that one. I really don't. I can't say yes and I can't say no about that one. So I'm kind of like neutral on that one. Whoa. 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 Let me explain. What? What? General racism. Wait, what? Measures belief in racial stereotypes and racial group identities, as well as the belief that non-whites are generally less advanced than whites. Okay, look here. That is bullshit, okay? They're twisting my words around, bro. Look, I told you I laugh at stereotypes. But I'm not racist. I'm not racist. add 6%. You just add 6%. You racist fuck. Christian, stop it, bro. Just stop it. Socio-historical racism. Denotes social attitudes that portray non-whites as being inferior to whites and that neglect historical racism in the West. I mean, at least this one was pretty low. I mean, 35%. I mean, 50% perpetual foreigner racism. What measures attitudes that signal not to non-whites that they are acceptable, assimilating fully assimilating fully and that they will never be truly Western. What? 50%? Total racism 46%. Some 46% racist. Apparently. There's the test takers. Total racism is defined by researchers Leon, Lee, and Kim. Higher scores indicate a greater degree of racism according to their view. So on average, I'm 46% racist. Yo, appreciate the follow, Tojoy. You're 10% more racist than the average person. Really? 17.81%. You're more prone to general racism than the average person. 6.7%, 27%. More prone to social historical racism than the average person. 6.93%. More prone to perpetual foreigner racism than any person, than the average person. 9.9%. More prone to racism than the average person. Bro, what? How am I more? How am I more? Bro, I don't get it, bro. This one, I don't think I'll do bad on. I honestly have no problem with any type of people who are gay or whatever. Like, I have no problem at all with that shit. I keep my distance from people whom I know are gay. Disagree. I had a gay manager, literally, like when I was for my first job and for like this past job I just had. I had a gay manager, bro, and he's cool as fuck, bro. That nigga's mad cool. You know what I mean? Cool as shit. The thought of homosexuality is revolting to me. No cap. About Mark? No. Oh, what about Mark? Oh. Okay, Mark, that's different. All right, that nigga, Mark's not a cool gay person. All right, he's just he's a weird type of homosexual. But that's not the point here. Let's move on. The thought of homosexuality is revolting to me. I wouldn't say necessarily revolting but there are some things I do get a little bit uncomfortable about, just a little bit. Like I watch like a TV show or a movie and I see two guys kiss, I'm like, ew, like I don't know, ew. Like there are certain things I'm like, okay, this is like I can't watch this type of shit, but I wouldn't say necessarily revolting. All right, there are limits to it. Like there are limits to it. There's certain things I just can't, I just can't see. Cause I'm just like, okay, that's just kind of nasty to me. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say I'm gonna slightly disagree on that one. All right. When I meet a new potential friend, I want to find out about their sexual orientation so I can back out if they're gay. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. Why do I care what you do? You fuck any butts you want to fuck. Just don't fuck mine. You feel me? I don't care. Ain't got nothing to do with me, buddy. What's that? I like the thought of homosexuals working in jobs where they might serve as role models for children, school teachers, sports coach, etc. I'm gonna slightly disagree on that one. Just slightly. I don't really care too much, man. I keep some extra distance in relations where I suspect the other party is gay. No. What the fuck? Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Being around gay people makes me uncomfortable. No, no, in any way, no. It doesn't make. I do not feel uncomfortable around gay people, bro. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like if I'm walking out in the public and I see two niggas holding hands, I'm like, oh look, there's gay people right there. Like, okay, like am I gonna be mad at the world and just be like, that's disgusting? Like, I don't give a fuck. Homosexuality is immoral. Disagree. I enjoy the company of gay people. I mean, I'm pretty neutral on that one, honestly. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're gay. Like, me enjoying your company has nothing to do with you being gay. I don't, it's really just about how you are as a person. So, I'm gonna stay neutral on that one. I'd be lying if I say I enjoy the company, but I'm not. But I don't. I'd be lying if I said I did enjoy their company, but I'd also be lying if I said I didn't enjoy their company either. I'm just kind of in the middle on that one. Oh, look, this one. It does not bother me to see homosexual couples out in public. Yeah, I get me. Yeah, I mean, like I said, slightly agree. Like I said, I don't care. I just don't care. Gay people are probably responsible for some of the ridicule they get. In what particular sense? I mean, I don't know if I can agree or disagree with this either. I don't know. I mean, if we're talking about like, I'm a slightly disagree with that. Yeah, I guess I know. I slightly disagree. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're responsible for it necessarily. I mean, if someone just hates gay people, they hate gay people. That's just how they are. I would feel comfortable having a gay roommate. Duh. Hey, bro. I mean, I don't. Like I said, it don't matter. Well, okay. Then again, okay. So I have to look at it this way. All right. I have to look at it this way because there are some things. Look, I have no problem with having a gay roommate at all. I have no problem with that. But all I know is that, look, if I wake up in the middle of the night and in the door next over, I hear like, nigga, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what am I doing, bro? What, how do you get through that, bro? How do you get through that, bro? Like, that's the only reason. That's the only thing I'm thinking. That's all I'm trying to process, because it's like, dude, I ain't trying to hear all that, bro. How you gonna feel with your gay roommate fucking on a man next to over? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know. Like, that's been kind of like, that's been kind of crazy. I don't know. That's my only concern. Maybe we can work something out, or we're like, okay, look. Do what you want in your own room and shit like that, but just make sure you give me like a 10-minute, like a full hour notice. That way, I can go out and do something else while y'all just do whatever y'all doing and shit. You know what I mean? At the very least, I want to be in the same house when it happens. So, shit. Ultimately, fuck. Slightly agree or neutral? I'll say slightly agree. Slightly agree. Just give me a notice. That way I can leave and go out and like just drive around or some shit before it happens. Just so I'm not waking up in the middle of the night hearing some crazy shit going on. You feel me? You smack your butt jokingly, I'm gonna be offended as fuck. You know what I mean? But
that's how it is for everybody. Don't touch me. I don't want to be touched. You feel me?
I'm more suspicious of gay people than the straight ones. Suspicious in what way? Like, I don't like in relation to what? Like suspicion of what? I'm not sure what they're asking here. If I knew exactly what they meant, I mean, I'd give you an answer, but I'm not sure what they mean by suspicious, so I'm gonna stay neutral on that one. I would be more offended if a gay person made a pass at me than a straight person did. What do you mean by a pass? What's this question asking? Can anybody like interpret this? What do you mean, like they flirted with you or some shit? Like is that like what? Like they flirted with me or some bullshit? Like they like said some such shit? Is that what they mean? I'm not sure what that means. I'd be lying if I said no here. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's only because it's like it's because they're gay. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like I don't know your true intentions. Unless we're like really cool friends or some shit like that. Like, yeah, I'll probably be a little bit offended. Like, what the fuck? So I'm gonna slightly agree on that one. All right, slightly agree on that one. I've criticized people to their face for being gay. Hell no, nigga, never. If I discovered a friend was gay, I would consider ending the friendship. Bro, I'm sorry, but if niggas, look at here, bro. I've been friends with niggas like Josh and Jordan for like basically 20 years, bro. Basically 20 years I've been friends with them niggas, bro. And you think for a second I'm about to end a whole friendship because a nigga likes fucking some butts. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you still my homeboy. Like, nigga. Some people just gotta learn how to let shit go. I don't give a fuck. I have mocked manly women and or girly men with derogatory sexual slurs. Okay, I go lie. I have a few times. I will lie. A few times I have. All right. A few times, but it's not. I don't do it on a regular basis at all. Like really, really never. Like I don't. But I do. Very like in certain situations, yeah, but yeah, I mean, we'll go with that, I guess. Marriage is between a man and a woman. I do not support same-sex marriage. I don't give a fuck, so I'm gonna disagree with that one. I don't give a fuck. You can get married to who the fuck you want to get married to, as long as they have age. I've contemplated vandalizing the property of gay people as a punishment for their being gay. No. Never. Homosexual intercourse should be against the law. Dude. Look, like I said, I don't care whatever they do in the bedroom has nothing to do with me, so I don't give a single shit. So I don't see why that should be against the law for real. That's kind of ridiculous. It does not matter to me whether my friends are gay or straight. I strongly agree. It does not matter to me at all. Organizations that promote gay rights lead people astray. Sometimes. They do sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. The LGBTQ and plus and everything. I see what they're fighting for, and I have no problem with that. But obviously, in certain organizations, there are people who go to they do like a little bit above and beyond, and they be doing too much extra shit. I ain't gonna lie, they be like just I don't know,
like, you know, extremists. I call them extremists. You know what I mean? Every organization has their extremists, though. You know, some people they just want that one thing. Other people they want everything in that, you know, in that sense. So, you know, I slightly agree with that one. All right. Time for the moment of truth. Let's see. Yes, sir. That shit hella low. Let me see. Shocked? Are you really that shocked, though? Like, do y'all really think I'm that homophobic for real? Like I said, I don't give a fuck. I genuinely do not give a single fuck with like what goes on between like these people, bro. That shit does not affect me in any way, bro. It only does slightly, really, just slightly. But I really just don't care. It's the affective homophobia. The tendency to experience negative emotions such as fear, disgust, disapproval, or discomfort when encountering homosexuals. Individuals who are high in this trait may even feel anger at homosexuals and believe that such people are deserving of punishment or that they should be set straight. They may also experience uneasiness around others whom they believe to be gay, even when this belief is no more than a suspicion. Dude. He starts with Jeremy, and Jeremy be grabbing his at his sheets, and he did let Josh hold his meat, so I guess it makes sense. What are you trying to tell me, bro? Dude. You know what I find mad funny, though? Especially like for like a lot of y'all in this chat. Well, not a lot of y'all, but, you know, those who it pertains to. Some of y'all in this chat are, at times, y'all could be mad sus. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, like, by the way, like I said, if the shoe fits, wear it. Like, let me give you an example. Like, Mark, for example. Mark is literally the gayest person in our community. The nigga is gay as shit. But he's homophobic as shit. He's probably like the most homophobic, which I find very ironic. Like, how are you so sus, but you're like homophobic as fuck? I don't get that. It's very strange to me. I don't understand that. I feel like part of it could be like a, you know, could be a cover up, maybe like, you know, projection a little bit. I don't know, but I'm not gonna go into in depth into that. But I mean, nigga, I don't care. Let me see. Cognitive homophobia measures the prevalence of negative thoughts, representations of homosexuality in the test taker's mind. Individuals who are high in this trait tend to see homosexuality as unnatural, unacceptable, or sinful. The negative view of homosexuality is frequently accompanied by political opinions that seek to limit or curtail the practice of homosexuality in society. Excuse me. Those with extremely high scores may also believe that homosexuality in itself should be illegal. That is craziness, bro. I got 25% in that too. Nice. Behavioral homophobia denotes the acts of rejection, exclusion, intimidation, and mockery directed towards homosexuals. Individuals who are high in this trait may coerce, bully, tease, or harass those who they believe to be homosexual. They usually approach such interactions with a mix of aggression and fear and may go to great lengths to avoid close interactions with people whom they believe to be homosexual. Crazy. Total homophobia indicates your overall degree in homophobia. Higher scores and so overall, I'm 22% homophobic. That's a W score. 22%. You know what I mean? See, you know, ain't not like I said. I got no problem with gay people, bro. You know what I mean? I got no problem with them at all. Like I said, it don't matter to me. This makes you 3.3% lower on affective homophobia than the average person. 10.2% lower on cognitive homophobia than the average person. 17.7% lower on behavioral homophobia than the average person. Really? And 10.4% less homophobic than the average person overall. Damn! All across the board, it's less than the average, bro. All across the fucking board. Nice.
nice. You know, cool.